It's been quite a while, but I decided that I'm going to start up videos again. This is the CreeperCraft MMO server. Right here is a stress test of our new dedicated server. We just got a dedicated server a little bit ago. And now we've also going to do a test with a 10 by 10 by 10 block of TNT. So this block here, just basically going to do some series detonation down here to just sort of get some multiple blocks to sort of accelerate the detonation. So first of all, here goes nothing with this detonation. Looks like we got some multiple TNTs triggered. It looks like it killed over here. Now it looks like we got some lag. Obviously, any multiple TNT detonation is going to be very intensive on a server. In fact, prior to this, I tried a 25 by 25 block of TNT. It did finally give in and crash. But I anticipate the server not crashing on this. Quite a bit of ghosting on these. Obviously 1.3 fixed the ghosting, but you see the flashing TNTs for quite a bit from the lag. Got a little floating island up here now. And as you may have noticed, this little bedrock wall around here, I just did that to prevent TNT from flying out. I just want to contain the blast so that you can observe all the TNT going off. Should eventually get to this top. If I did this in single player mode, not on the server, I'd probably get quite different results. Looks like these last little islander ones went down. A few floating over there, and not very much damage to the ground. It's very interesting to see TNT go off in the lag because you just get this sort of staged or staggered detonation. The server's trying to calculate through the next set of TNT detonations and only handle so much every second. If this wasn't even a dedicated server, you would have, it'd be a mess. Oftentimes these non-dedicated servers, they run on VPS boxes and they only have a single CPU core. Even sometimes the worst case is sharing that, and you're going to have absolutely no response. And we're a fully loaded server, about 30 plugins, quite a heavy load. Right now, in this particular time zone, at this particular time, there's not very many people on the server, so that definitely is helping with this. Plugins like No Lag too can help. I got P-Tweaks just simply for the case that I just prefer a simple, more lightweight plugin. No Lag has a lot of different components, requires BK command lib, which is just extra stuff I don't want to run. PK tweaks or P-Tweaks sort of does the same basic enhancements with no lag, just with less features, more streamlined, which I prefer. Looks like this last of the TNT is still going, and it's hitting 5 minutes. It's almost as if they're going one by one right now. It's getting quite bad to the point now. You see the drops, the block drops, where you don't even have to. I'm not even about 10, 15 blocks up, and Minecraft's already caching that, and P-Tweaks is already caching those. There's quite a bit of data the server's having to parse in this TNT detonation. Looks like that's the last one TNT. Those appear to be just some residual blasts going off. We might have quite a bit of that left. You see there's so much block data, it's only moving up and down one elevation, it's already caching that stuff. Might even be a while before this goes off. There it goes. Still residual blast, so this might go for a while. The total amount of TNT in that was 100, obviously 10 by 10 cube. So you're going to be getting quite a bit of detonation in here. So anyway, as this loads, I'm going to go back to our new website we got. We just recently migrated eGen, which is a gaming community service. They're basically geared towards all kinds of games like WoW and Minecraft particularly. So anyway, I got a new site here. Here's the forums. It's very nice. Prior to this, we had a WordPress site. Very simple, basic sort of blog structure. Mainly WordPress is set up for blogs. This has got forums. It's got a chat room built into here. Obviously, you got to be registered to access these. We got our mod application right there. A lot of players on the old website couldn't even find it, and I ran it through Google Docs. So that was quite a bit of a mess. That's still parsing those TNT detonations. So over here on the home page, we basically got a little blog thing. I'm posting some YouTubes of users who've submitted videos. And all sorts of snapshots and bucket updates. It's got kind of like a wall feature and a shout feature where just anyone can chat if you're registered. I got the server IPs just like on the WordPress site. You just click on them, auto highlights it. We got our vote page, our shop page if you wish on, helping to pay the server costs and maybe getting our expansions. Like recently we moved on to a dedicated server thanks to our users. And our DIN map, server map, some player rank information. And that's basically to sum up this website. DIN map is pretty much a very good resource. Also worth mentioning is our DeviantArt page I just added in here. Basically just post a couple pictures of our spawn, may even put some user stuff on here. Just something to gain more traction, get the works on this server out there on the internet. Anyway, getting back to this TNT, looks like it's starting to go off more. This room, I wouldn't be surprised if this is cleared. Check outside. Looks like we had some thunderstorms. But this wall appears to be holding the TNT in. It's getting up pretty high there. I wouldn't be surprised if this grass is gone by the time this server gets done. Anyway, it's just kind of interesting just watching this just detonate and detonate and detonate. Actually reminds me of the old sound effect that Minecraft had prior to 1.0, I believe, when they changed the detonation sounds. Actually, for a while back, had a mod that turned the sounds back on creepers, where they had the old blast sound, which I personally prefer. Which 1.4 is going to be adding in some new sound effects again. Looks like as the data gets smaller and smaller, it looks like we're getting more and more blasts. Looks like some of the TNT is getting out of the box. Looks like it is now finished. That hit about 11 minutes from go. About 20 seconds into the video I hit the switch, so that's about 11 minutes and 30 seconds of detonation for a 10 by 10 block of TNT on a dedicated server. Anyway, I would think that would crash pretty much any VPS box out there, so this server should be pretty fast, pretty stable. Again, that's running 30 plugins. There's only about 3 players on right now, so it's on the low time on the server. Usually we get about 10 or 15 players on the server. So anyway, that'll conclude this video. I'll be, again, I know it's been quite a while, I will be posting in more frequently on YouTube. So that is it, and thank you for watching.